first thing we're going to be doing is applying a primer. I'm going to be using the Baby Skin Primer. This one is by Maybelline, and if I sound weird, it's because I just woke up. So yeah, I'm applying this all over my face. The reason why I'm applying this product is because this helps, just smooths out any imperfections that I have, like texture, and just fills in the pores, and I just really like this product. But next I'm going to use foundation, and for foundation today I'm going to be mixing my L'Oreal Infallible 103 with the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation in the shade 120 Classic Ivory. And I'm using this is from a candle, but I'm using the top as kind of a little tray for my foundation. So I'm going to apply a little bit of this foundation and also the other one. I've used this a lot, and it's like probably the second foundation or third foundation that I've like completely finished. So yeah, I'm just gonna put some on there if there's any and mix it together. Okay, so I'm gonna do half my face, use a damp beauty blender and just blend it out. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply the foundation and just dab it out. Once you have blended out your foundation, you want to next go into concealer. What I like to use is the NYX H2 concealer in the shade Beige 04. And I'm just going to apply this underneath my eyes, any areas where I want to highlight and conceal. So underneath the eye. I like to do it in sections, not like all in one. Like, I don't like to do the whole entire face. I just like to do like one side first and then the other side after. Like that. And then blend it out with a beauty blender. Okay, once you have done blending out your entire concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and apply a powder. I'm using the Airspun face powder. Normally, no, recently I have been using this powder, but I changed powders because the other one was translucent extra coverage. That was more of a pinky undertone, and I felt whenever I baked, it left like this really pink cast underneath my eyes, and I didn't like that. So I went ahead and bought the naturally neutral powder, and this is the name in case you were wondering. And this is more of a yellow neutral base, so I really love this. It gives me like an airbrush finish underneath my eyes or any area that I apply this powder. So I really enjoyed this one, and it's way better than the other one. So I'm going to use my Sigma tapered header brush and apply this powder underneath my eye, the areas where are highlighted, and also areas where I tend to get oily, which is like my forehead area, upper lip, and I think that's basically it. And I'm going to powder the rest of my face with a different powder. So I'm going to get some in my brush like this, and then start dabbing it underneath the eye. And I'm going to bake with this, just not too long, just for a while. Also set your eyelid. This does have a heavy floral kind of perfume scent, so if you don't like that, you might not like this product, but I don't mind it. Oh god, I'm having powder all over my sweater. I'm just gonna apply this again everywhere where I want it to be matte and set. Okay, once I have done that, I typically go with the eyes or the brows. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows real quick and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I am back and I'm gonna be doing my eyes next. So for my eyes today, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette and an eyeshadow from ColourPop. Yeah, so I'm just gonna show you guys the palette first. I did do a video on my favorite palettes. I don't know if it's gonna be up before this video or after, but this was one of my favorite palettes, and I felt like I need to do a look with it since I don't think I've ever did a look with this. Maybe just one time, but I feel like, you know, a lot of people don't talk about this palette as much, so I felt like I needed to do a look using a couple of the shades. So I'm using the Morphe 504 brush, just a tapered brush like this, and I'm going to take the shade, I should show you guys the shade. I'm going to take this shade because it doesn't have the name on it. I'm going to take this one, which is like a light brown, like a light warm brown, and I'm going to take it with that blending brush and apply this on my crease. Yeah, I'm just going to see how pigmented that is. It's so pigmented. I love this palette. I feel like it's like the perfect neutral palette, everyday palette, perfect. So I'm just putting this into my crease and blending it out as I go, because you don't want it to be so harsh. Just a transition shade, so it should be nice and blown out. Okay, once that transition color is down, you want to go in with kind of a mid-tone brown. I'm going to go in with this one first. This one is like a lighter brown than this one right here. So I'm going to go in with this one first and then this one after. I'm using the Sigma E25 brush, and I'm going to take that light brown first and apply this into my crease. If you're scared of applying dark colors, you can just build up that light brown. There's no problem with that. There's times where I don't want it to be dark. There's times where I want it to be dark. So it's up to you, personal preference. If you don't like it too dark, then just build up that brown to the intensity that you want. I'm going to go ahead and take that darker brown that I mentioned before, and I'm going to take that into my crease as well, just a little bit lower so it doesn't mesh up with the other two shades that I have already. Taking that same brush, I'm going to take it a little bit lower, more on my lid area, just like cupping that area just a little bit. I'm literally taking the smallest amount of product, and I'm not dabbing my brush in there like I typically do for every color. I'm just applying this only where that crease is going to start. So I'm going in with my Buxom palette. I'm taking the warm shade right here. I think something like chocolate or something like that. I don't remember the name. I'll link it down. I'll leave it down below if I could find it. It's like the only warm brown color in the Buxom line. So yeah, I think like rich something. I don't remember. But yeah, taking it with that same brush, and I'm just going to take it a little bit more towards the crease. Just for a little more warmth. I like the warm kind of crease. So I'm just taking that in there. And I'm going to take this white shade. This is just an all matte shade. And I'm going to take a shader brush from Sigma. It's a large shader E60. And apply this above my brow bone. I need a mirror for this. It's okay. I'm going to apply this above my brow bone just to clean up any harsh lines. Or if I went up too far, it's just going to clean that up for me. Okay. I'm going to use Kathleen Light's shadow in the shade Weenie. It's a Super Shock shadow, and this is how it looks like. It's just a nice pinky metallic shade, and I'm going to use this on my lid. Obviously, where else would I use this at? Take some on my finger and just apply this on your lid. So I'm just applying that on my lid. Next, I'm going to take that same Sigma brush that I've been using and just kind of just clean up the edges. Make sure there is no harsh lines. And then going back with that shade Weenie, and I'm going to apply a little bit more product on top, because you might have dusted it away when we're blending that area. That's how it should look like. It's going to look crazy right now. Trust me, wing liner, mascara, bronzer, it's going to look good. Next, taking that brush that we used to bake, and I'm going to take off that powder. And you can also use this powder to clean up the line right here of your shadow. I'm going to use the Eater brush and the Anastasia contour kit. I'm using that medium shade, the middle shade, and I'm gonna use this to contour my cheekbones. I believe it's the shade Java. It's the cool tone shade, and I'm not gonna set my face because this is a matte foundation, so it should already be set. So I'm gonna take this and just contour. Like that. Okay, so once you're done with that, I'm going to go ahead and bronze up the face. I'm using the Sun-Kissed Matte Bronzer by Smashbox. I believe this is limited, not limited edition, it's continued. But they have other bronzers that are good as well, so I'm going to use this one. Okay, now for blush, I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Powder blush in the shade Nude. And this is how it looks like. It's such a beautiful color. I'm going to use it with the Morphe M556 brush. This has been my favorite blush brush lately. And I'm going to just take some and apply this on my cheeks. Okay, next I'm going to go ahead and highlight my face. I'm going to use the Glow Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's this in That Glow. And I'm going to use all these colors right here except this one. So just these three. And I'm going to start off with Sunburst, which is that yellow shade. And I'm going to apply this on my cheekbones. I'm using an I'm using a Target Up and Up brush. And I'm just going to apply this highlight on the highest points, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take Bubbly and Dripping in Gold, these two right here, and start mix both of them together. And can't even talk. Mix both of them together and then apply it on top of my cheekbones, on top of that Sunburst shade. Lord, I can't talk. My nose is so stuffy that it's like preventing me from talking. Apply this on my nose as well. My lip, my chin, anywhere where you want that glow. Next, I'm taking my Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. It's like the old one, the OG one, and my Beauty Blender, and I'm going to go ahead and spray some of that on there. Not on your face. Well, on your face, but not on your mouth and eyes. Take some of that and just apply this onto my face. And what this is going to do is just intensify the highlight, so to give you that more wet look, which I love. Look at that. So beautiful. So I'm going to just do that. And it's also going to help let the product sink into the skin a bit. So yeah. I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner off camera. I've been going off camera a lot. But I can't do my liner on camera because I just can't do it. So I'll be right back and then I'll show you guys what's going to be on my lips. Okay guys, I am back and I did my book liner real quickly, and then I also applied some mascara. I used my Lash Sensational Mascara by Maybelline, and then I also used my NYX matte liquid liner. This has been my favorite liquid liner, hands down, better than anything I've ever used. I feel like it's actually like waterproof. Like whenever I take it off with my oil or like my makeup remover wipe, it takes forever to come up with liner. So I really love this one, especially when you're sweaty, because I'm going to the gym. You know, you want to use a liquid liner that's going to last all day. So I really recommend the next one. Okay, enough talking actually. Okay, so for lips today, I don't even know. Come on. For lips today, I don't even know what I want to use. I have so many lip options that ain't funny. I'm gonna use Dose of Colors Bear With Me. I think I'm gonna use this once. Yeah, only once. So I'm gonna use it again. I like this color. It's like a nudie peachy shade. Reminds me of like the MAC one. The MAC, what is this called? The MAC Lady Be Good liquid lipstick that came out with. Did they come out with this year? Last year? I don't know. They came out with it a couple months ago. So I'm gonna use Bear With Me, and with no lip liner, just straight up bear with me. And I should have had lip liner. Damn it. It's okay. It looks fine. It matches really nicely with the shadow. Since they both have like kind of nudie kind of shade undertone to it. I think that's pretty much it, you guys. What do you guys think? Ready? What do you guys think about this look? I really like it. I just love the crease, how intense it is, and the shade Weenie just like makes it so much prettier and shiny and metallic. And this highlight though, like the highlight is the highlight is my favorite part of makeup, and that wing looks okay. The lip color is really pretty. Just bear with me by Dose of Colors. Dose of Colors have really nice lip coat lipsticks if you guys want to try them out. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!